Initially assembled by Leyland, South Africa in 1975, as an 1100L, this cool little resto mod has been stripped down and carefully cleaned, repaired and reassembled over a period of 8 years. The body was in pretty good shape, and didn't take much effort to repair the minor dents that had accumulated over the years. Front floorboards left and right were cut out and replaced, as they were too rusty to save. Once she was ready for paint, we loaded her up and delivered her to Plascon Automotive's training facility, where she would be the star of the show. It had been arranged that the initial prep and paint would be filmed and used in a marketing campaign. Given the high profile of the project, all protocols were followed, while only the best products, along with expert workmanship, produced a high-quality finish. On completion, she was wheeled into the dressing room to begin the makeover. The dash and wheels were masked to protect them from any overspray. A coat of 2K primer was evenly sprayed to seal all surfaces, and highlight any imperfections that may need some last-minute attention. The heat in the booth is turned up, and the primer baked for the specified time to cure. She's rolled out, and coated with a black blocking powder, that helps to identify any dents. After flatting the primer, it's back into the spray booth and time for color. A beautiful bronze base coat has been selected, and sprayed on. Once again, the heat is turned up and the base coat is given a chance to cure. Two coats of 2K crystal clear is poured on, and left to settle. There are few things as satisfying as watching a clear coat being expertly applied. The glass-like finish is captivating. After being baked again, the Mini is rolled out for inspection. Thumbs up from the team. And now it's time to protect the engine bay and trunk with a black rubberizer. So, with the formalities out of the way, we could start with the fun stuff. We left the paint to settle over the weekend and started early Monday morning. With a detailed design already created, I could start the custom paint. First, we wet sanded the clear coat and painted the roof with a diamond white pearl. You should see this sparkle. This was then masked and covered to allow for the two-part yellow, chosen for the base color. Referenced from the Ford Focus ST variant. The revised GTS stripes were backmasked, and a diluted red candy used to fade a rich orange to the top. With the lighter color at the bottom, it accentuates the width of the car, and adds to the aggressive stance. Time to seal all of this goodness, with 2 coats of clear before we start airbrushing. Another session of wet sanding, and a bunch of masking is needed before a lemon chrome yellow is blown through an airbrush, to apply a modern take on the flame era that started in the 50s, way before this oldie hit the road. Final clear and curing reveals a high gloss that barely needs polishing. Back at home, and itching to reassemble. The process starts with each part being inspected, and either replaced, or refurbished before refitted. The interior received the same attention to detail. Recovering and fitting seats from the new Mini Cooper. Custom designed dash, door cards, and consoles to match. Please check out our site on www.1275.com for more info, and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the other projects we are currently building.